Welcome everybody to the Universe Mode. I'm also joined by Will, and we have Nick Aldis coming out to the ring. For some reason in his wrestling gear.
Yeah, Nick Aldis making his way to the ring, the new SmackDown general manager. As we heard, he's got an announcement. As most of you are aware, I am the new SmackDown general manager. And as my first order of business, I want to announce a big signing. It is YouTube wrestling sensation BDE. And he will have his Universe Mode debut tonight as he will take on Gunther for the United States Championship.
Wow, what an
So,
announcement.
Brandon, welcome to SmackDown, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Nick
Wow.
Aldis. What a blockbuster announcement by the new SmackDown general manager.
Yeah, BDE, YouTube wrestling sensation, is on SmackDown.
And is going to have a chance to win some gold on his first night. Talk about a big opportunity.
Well, coming up next, it is a 6-woman last chance matchup where the winner will get the last spot for SmackDown in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Looking like a very stacked Women's Money in the Bank ladder match thus far. Obviously, on the SmackDown side of things, we currently have... I gotta go back the last few weeks. We have Julia, who qualified last week. And then we had Jamie Hayter. And then over on the Raw side of things, we have Blake Monroe. We have Ember Moon, who just qualified. And we also have... I forget who the other one was. But still a pretty stacked lineup, even by the looks of it. And well, whoever wins this match is going to join said stacked lineup.
Yeah, that very much is true. And of course, we're going to see this for the men as well. But these are all the women who have previously failed to qualify in the Money in the Bank qualifying matches. So this is their last chance.
And representing Damage Control from Osaka, Japan,
Asuka, one of only, I believe, 2 in this match that have won the Money in the Bank ladder match in the past.
That very much is true. And obviously, recently in the Universe Mode, she's been targeting Dakota Kai in that Women's United States Championship. But Asuka could be looking to rebound and maybe try to win that contract yet again.
You very well could. One of the most feared competitors in the women's division.
One of the most experienced as well.
Do you imagine Asuka with the Money in the Bank briefcase walking around?
Oh, that would be a terrifying sight indeed.
Could strike at any time. But here comes a woman that's looking for a big break.
Former Women's Intercontinental Champion, former NXT Women's Champion as well, Lyra Valkyria. Very big opportunity for her in this match.
We're going to get...
from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Looking to compete in her second Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And you got to think too, Will, I mean, looking ahead to SummerSlam, obviously we know Bayley has that title opportunity. We know the history between Lyra and Bayley. Could that maybe come into effect if, you know, Lyra wins the briefcase and Bayley becomes champion?
It could very well play a factor. I mean, we don't know exactly what the history is nowadays with Lyra and Bailey, if they're enemies, if they're friends, but either way, could be a very interesting matchup if Lyra's missed Money in the Bank and Bailey ends up winning the WWE Women's Championship. Well, here comes the timeless one.
And from Gold Coast, Australia.
And I think you pointed it out too, Will, when when she had her qualifying match the first go around. Toni Storm with the Money in the Bank briefcase. I mean, definitely would be quite the sight to behold. Not sure how that exactly would go, to be honest, but it'd be very
I don't know
entertaining.
I don't know exactly how it would go either. I mean, maybe all the photo shoots starring in all her films with that contract in her hand. I don't know. But either way, Toni Storm would be one dominating force with that Money in the Bank briefcase. Unfortunately, failed to qualify in her own qualifying match. But she could redeem herself tonight in this 6-woman match.
And still find her way into that match at the last minute, essentially.
Pretty much. I mean, 4-time world champion in Jacksonville is Toni Storm.
Here comes the Genius of the Sky, the only other woman in this match to have won a Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, and also another member of Damage Control.
Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan. Io Sky.
As you were saying,
And
Will?
of course, well, last week on SmackDown, I mean, Dakota Kai was addressing the fans about the Damage Control situation, and then Io Sky came to the ring saying that she wants a shot at the Women's United States Championship if she does not qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So it's very confusing what's going on with this group as of late.
Yeah, everybody gunning for Dakota Kai's US Championship. Kairi Sane, Asuka, obviously. Now Io wants a shot at it.
Yeah, but obviously Asuka and Io both have to focus on this match
Gotta wonder
at hand.
if maybe Io doesn't qualify. Could Money in the Bank be her place to challenge Dakota Kai? We'll find out. As here comes the final
Pretty
competitor
likely.
in this match.
Julia Hart, the mysterious and demented force, formerly of the House of Black, but now she stands on her own 2 feet.
From Minnesota.
Wants to break out and become a big reckoning force in the women's division on SmackDown.
Yeah, Julia Hart, former TBS champion over in Jacksonville, but you got to think, we talk about people like Toni Storm and Asuka, what sight it would behold if they had a contract. What about Julia Hart with that briefcase in hand?
And that would be something interesting to think about. You got to think too, most of the ladder match has people that have been linked to this Jacksonville promotion. I mean, I just remembered Mercedes Moné, the IC champion over on Raw. She's the only other one of the 5. I think Julia and Julia's the only one in that match not associated with that promotion. So really, Toni Storm, Julia Hart winning here, mostly a Jacksonville field.
Yeah, that's very much true. I mean, could give them a bit of an edge in this match. But of course, 6 women battling at the same time to try to qualify.
Here's
for the
Asuka
women's
Fernandez
Money in
early
the Bank.
though.
Oh, here we go. Io Sky, Roxanne Perez, a lot of history.
Down goes Julia Hart.
Great suplex there by Io Sky. You gotta also think the WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley's got to be watching this after her successful title defense against Nia Jax.
And hopefully Rhea learns from her mistake and actually calls into work next time.
Now Lyra going after, I believe that's Julia Hart.
That's Julia Hart. Storm going after Asuka.
Oh, Tony had a cover.
One count though. Asuka going after Io now. Battle of, I guess you could still say technically teammates.
Well, I mean, it's every woman for herself to try to get into Money in the Bank.
That is indeed true. Both these women know what it takes to get into the ladder match, know what it's like to win.
Well, now it is Asuka and Io.
Julia Hart going after Roxanne Perez, two young stars here in the industry.
Ooh, nice kick right to the midsection there by Julia Hart.
Just drop kick there now.
And Julia Hart looking proud of herself.
She indeed is now Io gets in. Go for the legs there.
There's Tony Storm as well. Oh, wait a minute.
Sky tried to steal one while Storm was stealing Perez, but didn't quite work out that way.
Tony dealing with the arm of Io Sky. Roxanne. Beautiful takedown.
Both know, I think, how much Roxanne would love to have this briefcase. Obviously, knowing that she lost the Women's Championship to Rhea Ripley at Backlash. She'll do anything it takes to win it back.
Exactly, especially with how the state of the Women's Championship has been as of late.
Yep. Io going after Roxanne here. A little bit of history between these two.
Lyra with a sledgehammer on the outside to all the other competitors.
Well, Asuka just takes her down.
But obviously the ring is where the pinfalls or submissions count. Oh,
Women clearly know
Drop
that
kick there.
Roxanne knows. Here we go.
well, now Lyra and Tony are in the ring.
Roxanne turns her
God.
attention to Lyra. Look at Io. Submission here.
This could be it.
Broken up though. Backstabber.
Oh, big kick there by Lyra.
Knocks Julia Hart down.
Now Io with the kendo stick. Cover.
Oh,
No.
Lyra just went to the outside. I think she hit. Who was that she hit out there? I can't quite tell. I think it was,
I think it was Roxanne.
yeah, Roxanne's down.
Knocking Tony down, and now it's Io and Asuka.
Asuka submission on Tony.
Got the knee bar in.
Broken up by Lyra.
Julia Hart, Bulldog.
Roxanne gonna go to the apron. Caught by
Uppercut
Io.
by Io.
Oh,
Now to
Roxanne.
Lyra.
Pop rocks.
Connects. This could be it.
And
Will
Roxanne almost got it.
Ooh, that was so close.
Oh, crossface here on Tony.
Tony could tap here.
Roxanne knows she's
Oh.
close, but no.
Last possible moment.
Knocking down Lyra, and again, Roxanne trying to end this.
Well, Tony can pass out. No.
Roxanne got to be feeling a little frustrated at a few opportunities to win it right there. With the pop rocks and that crossface, but didn't go the way she was hoping for it to go.
With Julia Hart. Now trying to go after Tony Storm.
Storm Zero, perhaps. Ooh, right on the
Connect.
kendo stick.
Oh, that's gotta hurt the head. Cover. Oh, but Roxanne was right there.
I think Roxanne got the referee too.
Oh,
Nightwing.
Nightwing. Referee's down though.
Free stun. Julia Hart going after Valkyria. Hart trying to take advantage, but didn't really work out.
What a match here though.
All for the right to go to that Money in the Bank ladder match.
Look at Sony now with Io.
Oh, DDT on the apron.
Now it's Julia Hart and Roxanne Perez.
Whacking Roxanne with the kendo stick.
This could be Julia's time. Cover.
And oh, two
Oh.
count.
That was so close.
Julia Hart could have stole the win right there. Roxanne loading on Tony Storm now. Sort of that scissor spin.
Oh, well, Tony was right there.
Roxanne probably should have thought that one more through.
Storm Zero again.
Oh, Roxanne
No.
reverses. Crossface, but Asuka's there though.
That's the thing about a match like this. There are opponents everywhere.
Gotta watch your back to win this one.
Oh,
Cover again.
Roxanne though with a cover.
Did she get it this time?
Cover
No.
again. Oh,
Another near fall for Roxanne Perez. It's not enough.
that was so close.
Oh, roll
Tony
up by
trying to
Tony.
roll up.
Shoulder breaker.
Nice punch there by Tony Storm.
She's going to the second rope. Next with the splash.
Uh-oh.
Submission here. Roxanne
That's
gonna
gotta
tap.
hurt. Well, Roxanne tap here.
No Julia Hart in
Nope.
to save it.
Oh, knee.
Oh, but Tony reversed. Six women putting on a
It says-
show.
Now here's Lyra Valkyria trying to get involved.
Stopped in her tracks by Timeless Tony Storm. Choke bomb there. Oh! Armbar. Asuka.
Asuka could do it.
Oh, but Io's there to stop it.
And that's gonna really piss Asuka off. Her own friend preventing Asuka from getting the win.
But she's got to understand, every woman for herself in this kind of match. As we mentioned before.
Suplex. Shoulders down.
2
No.
count. Asuka going after Io, maybe showing a little frustration here.
Drop kick there by Tony.
Asuka trying to go after Tony, but Tony trying to drag Valkyria.
Uh-oh,
An
Tony.
ankle lock.
Angle lock to Lyra.
But Roxanne stops it. Good opportunity.
Julia Hart. Nope.
Valkyria missed. If only,
Missed wildly there.
only Julia was a little bit further up. Neckbreaker from the second rope. Tony tried stealing the win there. And for Io Sky.
There's Julia now. Oh, Valkyria.
reverse.
Able to counter there.
Step up Uzugiri.
Tony in control of Roxanne for the time being.
Knocks down Valkyria.
Now on the second row.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't think she got all of that.
Try to go for a cross body. Didn't really work.
Cover. Io sees it.
No.
German.
Suplex.
Crossface.
Again by
Oh.
Roxanne. Oh, Lyra was right there.
Oh, no, Julia Hart with the kendo stick. These six are just going at it. All over the place.
These women could go all night.
Just how much this opportunity means to all six of them. We can only have one winner. Here, Roxanne.
Rolls up.
But Io's
Still
distracted.
being hit.
Roxanne steals
She's
the
got
win.
it. Roxanne stole the win, and she is going to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Well, one step closer to reclaiming that SmackDown, or well, that Women's Championship.
What a victory, though, for Roxanne Perez. A hard-fought match.
A well-earned
Where
win.
she was the better. Yeah, she was the better out of 6 women. Roxanne could very well be a 2-time WWE Women's Champion.
She very well could be. Well, we got a little bit of tag team action. We got some more of it, but a little bit of a continuation to last week here. The strange turn of events that occurred.
Yeah, as here comes the #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
Tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Virginia, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Yeah, Hangman Page. Obviously, we know he's challenging Roman Reigns in just about a week's time at Money in the Bank for the championship. Huge opportunity.
Yeah, but obviously Kevin Owens was supposed to team up with Adam Page to take on the Death Riders, but Owens has to be in the Money in the Bank qualifying match, so who is Hangman's partner?
Oh,
Oh, it's the man who unfortunately failed to win the U.S. title last week. AJ Styles teaming up with Hangman.
of course. I mean, not a bad choice, too. I mean, you got to remember, AJ Styles has himself some history with Moxley.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Yeah, and AJ Styles isn't going to be in the Money in the Bank qualifying matches, so AJ was free tonight. Very good choice.
Indeed.
Also,
But,
history of the Bullet Club as well.
but you gotta, like I was saying before, when AJ Styles first arrived here, when his first WWE Championship, he went for Jon Moxley, and he beat Jon Moxley.
Yeah, so obviously a rivalry reignited in a sense. AJ stepping up to the plate to team up with Hangman Adam Page. You gotta love to see it.
Against these two.
The Death Riders.
And there they are.
And obviously the Death Riders want to take over SmackDown in their image. Jon Moxley going after Hangman because he's jealous that he is not the WWE champion.
457 pounds, Demolition!
Yeah, I mean, Mox, he had 2 chances at Roman Reigns, came up short both times. Has to go to the back of the line. He just can't fathom it, and he's basically just calling a shot if Hangman were to beat Roman Reigns.
Yeah, obviously saying, hey, if you beat Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank, I'm coming right for you. Obviously, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta failed to win the tag team titles at Crown Jewel as well.
Of course, those were won by the Usos, which Moxley actually lost to Jey Uso recently. To add insult to injury.
Yeah, so not exactly a good couple of weeks for Mr. Jon Moxley. But the Death Riders could turn it around in this matchup here against Hangman Page and AJ Styles.
Of course, for your Hangman, you're all focused on trying to get some momentum going for your big championship match at Money in the Bank. So here we go.
That was the thing, Jon Moxley interrupting what could have been a good match between Hangman Page and Kevin Owens last week.
Oh, Claudio switch back here. Yeah.
They don't call him the Swiss Superman for nothing.
This man's power is on a whole different level. Hangman trying to get something going here. Nice clothesline.
And obviously, you got to think, what does AJ Styles have to do with all of this? Is he just a friend helping out, or is he just doing a favor for Hangman in case Hangman wins the WWE Championship?
So maybe AJ Styles, like Moxley, wants to call his shot. Maybe not the way Moxley did, but
A little bit more of the respectful route in a way. You scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing.
indeed. And now Styles going to work on Claudio in the corner.
AJ Styles was so close to winning that United States Championship. He wants to be a champion one more time before he hangs up the boots for good.
This hasn't been on much of a winning streak since this series began, and maybe this is the way he gets on the board here.
Yeah, because the Death Riders haven't exactly been doing that as well either, more particularly Claudio Castagnoli.
Nice move into the neck breaker by Styles.
Oh, here comes Moxley.
Going right after Styles. No hesitation.
Obviously, a decade of history between these two men.
As there's
Oh, rebound.
Moxley with that sick looking clothesline. Styles calf crusher
Oh,
though.
here we go. He's got it. Oh,
Mox
foot.
got his foot on the ropes.
Force the break there. Oh, and here comes Hangman.
Obviously, we know the history between these two.
numerous matches against each other.
Of course, Hangman winning their most infamous match, the Texas Death Match.
Hangman no stranger to the Death Riders, but obviously he was expecting Roman Reigns, but Roman doesn't particularly like to show up to work all the time either.
Being the part-timer that he is.
So Hangman's got to deal with the Death Riders for the time being.
Little side quest, you could say. As
Claudio.
shoves him. Playing defense for
Claudio
Moxley.
wanted no part of that. Here we go.
Back of the neck right against the knee. That's gotta hurt.
Ushi-Goroshi there by Hangman Adam Page. Here we go.
Here's Little Angel's Wings, paying homage to Christopher Daniels. Both Styles and Page. Big fans of Daniels, of course.
A lot of history with Christopher Daniels. Both men have as well. Claudio Castagnoli now.
Claudio getting back to work here on Hangman, but not for long. Power, oh gosh. Right to the knees. You gotta think too, any damage Hangman may suffer, could that carry over to his match with Roman Reigns? Whether it's this week or next week.
Yeah, who knows? Now Styles and Moxley. Oh, look at this by Mox.
Nice little lariat there by the leader of the Death Riders.
Obviously, Wheeler, Yuta, and Pac not here tonight.
Most likely watching from the Death Rider clubhouse or wherever they may be.
Uh-oh.
Mox lining up his shot. Oh! And now going after Hangman. Oh!
Oh!
Cutter on the outside. Wipes him out.
Oh my goodness. Moxley trying to decimate everyone.
Yeah, first Hangman, now going after Styles on the outside.
Hangman was recovering on the outside. Moxley just nailed him with a cutter.
Moxley might want to get AJ back in the ring here.
I don't think this is about the match. I think this is about sending a message to the SmackDown locker room.
And now going right back after Hangman. Styles
Drop
trying to beat
kick.
the count. He does. Oh, Styles, he's got him.
Moxley's
Styles
playing around
clash.
too much. This could be it.
Cover,
Cover.
Styles. No.
2.5. Tag team wrestling chants here.
Couldn't agree more. What a tag team match we got going on right here. Styles just, by the slimmest of margins, beat the 10 count. Almost won the match.
Yeah, that would have added to John Moxley's anger and hate.
Cover again by Styles.
Could be it. No.
Only a 2 for the phenomenal one.
Tag again to Hangman, the #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
Mox getting back to his feet. Hangman top rope takes him down.
Great move by Hangman.
Off the ropes. Nice boot. Little punt there.
Oh, Mox with the DDT though.
Mox trying to get some offense of his own going here on Hangman.
John Moxley doesn't give a damn about human safety.
All he wants is to basically just murder his opponent. I'm sure Mox would feel like quite the satisfaction if he could beat Hangman in the ring, given that Hangman's beaten him multiple times. Nice cutter again by Moxley.
Tag again to Claudio. What a tag team match this is here on SmackDown, though.
Still got a little more to go.
Yeah, we still got a men's last chance qualifying match. We got BDE debuting against Gunther for the US Championship.
Over by Styles here on Claudio. 2 count. Yeah, BD's
Almost
debut.
got it.
That'll be quite the segment as Claudio.
They're frozen.
Hold on a second. Did this last time. Alright, wait.
I think you need to control Styles and just punch Claudio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frickin', how do you even get out of the ring?
I don't know PC controls.
I gotta. I know. I'm just trying to figure this out. How do you? Hold on. Is there like a dive? Hold on. Frickin'. There we go. Close enough.
Well,
Oh, they're quite literally frozen.
Claudio is broken.
Yeah, he seems to be broken anytime we even use him. Well, so much for that. Looks like Styles is gonna get a count out win.
Yeah, I guess a medical emergency going on. I don't know. That's it. AJ and Hangman win.
Here are your winners.
I'm sure Hangman won't mind that. A win's a win.
Yeah, I mean, it's momentum. John Moxley might not use Claudio Castagnoli anytime soon. I don't know what the hell happened there.
It's like the second time in like the span of like a month that Claudio's had a bit of a mess up. Obviously,
Yeah, he's like
tag match.
he gets frozen on the spot. I mean, first it was the one with the Usos, and then it was the one here.
Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, get some mixed tag action to hopefully clean that mess up.
Yeah, obviously with the 4 competitors from SmackDown who have already qualified in the Money in the Bank ladder matches.
Adam
As
Cole.
here comes Adam Cole, baby. Teaming up with Jamie Hayter to take on Christian Cage and
It's
Julia.
scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds,
Adam Cole going to be entering his first Money in the Bank ladder match, and what a huge opportunity it's going to be for him, Will.
Yeah, I mean, Adam Cole is the first competitor to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match, at least in terms of SmackDown. Adam Cole could very well silence all the doubters and prove that he can be a world champion on the main roster.
He's got 5 other competitors to worry about in that match tonight. You just got to get through this tag team match.
Adam Cole, definitely a fan favorite. Could very well get the job done at Money in the Bank, but you never know.
In the competition for Money in the Bank, especially on the men's side, talk about the women. The men looking pretty stacked as well. Obviously, we got that last chance qualifier for SmackDown later on tonight. And here comes the first woman to qualify for the women's side on SmackDown. Jamie Hayter.
Also entering her first Money in the Bank ladder match. Obviously, Jamie Hayter, former women's champion in Jacksonville.
Looking to make a big splash here on SmackDown and win the women's championship. Could you imagine her versus Rhea Ripley? I'm sure that would be a dream match many would love to see.
That would be a very big dream match. Jamie Hayter already making quite the impact here on SmackDown. Could very well be a future WWE Women's Champion here.
We'll see how that goes, but we got these other two, and here comes a man that barely escaped his qualifying match, sneaking out that win.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 218 pounds.
Basically from under the nose of Jay White and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I mean, Christian Cage. Could we expect anything else, though, from the veteran?
I mean, right place, right time.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Obviously, Christian Cage, we said it last week, has been in numerous Money in the Bank ladder matches. Unfortunately, has never been able to win one. Maybe this year could be a little bit more lucky for the Patriarch.
And he could finally be the top guy, insulting everybody's fathers, as he usually does.
Well, yeah, I don't know about Adam Cole's father, but I mean, hey, if he goes against Cody Rhodes, that would be unfortunate.
Indeed it would. As Christian, he's definitely quite the character. I'm intrigued by. Probably one of the favorites to win the ladder match with the experience he has. And then here comes a woman entering her second Money in the Bank ladder match in her short time.
Well, here
WWE.
comes Julia.
There she is.
And his partner from Tokyo, Japan, Julia.
Gotta wonder. I mean, Julia, with at least a ladder match under her belt.
And obviously for Julia, you...
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was going to say Julia, former NXT Women's Champion. Going to be in her second
Second.
Women's Money in the Bank? Yeah, second Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Could very well be the lucky year for Julia here.
And maybe she'll become the women's champion in due time.
She's a former Women's United States champion as well.
So tonight teaming up with Christian Cage. Obviously, he's got his fair share of years in the business.
Yeah, maybe Christian gave Julia some advice backstage. You never know.
Who knows? Looks like we got the men starting us off here.
Oh.
Cole going after
Adam.
Christian.
Yeah, a little bit of history between these two men, and Adam Cole going for it again. And I don't know if this is traditional mixed tag rules where the men go after the men, women go after the women.
I think there's some cases where the men go after the women and vice versa as well, but I think that's a very rare case. So Christian with
Ooh,
a
drop kick. Huge chance for Christian to prove himself.
The way he won his qualifying match, maybe proven any doubters wrong that he doesn't deserve to be in this match. I mean, no matter how you look at it, how he won or not, he's definitely deserving, I would say.
I would definitely say so.
The years of work he's put into this business. And he's really not been given a good chance to shine as a top guy unless it's in TNA, where he had a few lengthy runs there.
Yeah, has never really had an opportunity to be a top guy anywhere else. I mean, he had a few world title runs in WWE, but that was brief.
Look to hold on to the world title a little bit longer. Cole kicks Christian off.
Getting a bit fired up here.
Cole now, yeah, he is landing the shots here on the Patriarch.
Women have yet to be involved in this match. Adam Cole could end it here already.
Cole could be looking for the boom here, but Julia.
Oh. Preventing the boom. Oh, but Cole could improvise.
Yes, he is. Going for the Panama
He's got
Sunrise.
He's got more than one finisher.
And
Cover.
Julia.
Did not like that one bit.
Saving her partner there. Christian would love to make a tag right now. Oh, roll through here.
Oh, Christian. This could be. Oh.
Cole escapes.
Nice slam mid.
Now both men to the outside.
Women still chilling on the apron.
Haven't entered the match yet. Julia has been involved a little bit, to her credit.
Yeah, preventing Adam from hitting the boom. Oh, here we go.
Super kick on Christian. And here comes Jamie Hayter. And I guess Julia has to come in as a result.
Yep, Julia's legal. Big boot. Christian rolling out of the ring. He was in the way for a little bit.
Now Julia trying to get something going here.
Yeah, who would have thought we would ever see Christian Cage and Julia team up together?
Quite the interesting duo, I will say. Those two are.
Ooh. Takedown there by Jamie Hayter.
Taking down Julia.
Now going after the leg. Very smart strategy there.
Now Jamie Hayter going to the top.
Locked and loaded.
And oh no, Julia out of the way.
Shot right at the midsection. Oh, big headbutt. And now,
here.
ooh, into a suplex of some sorts.
Julia taking some control here.
Vicious shots right to the face of Jamie Hayter now by Julia.
Total control here by Julia.
Oh, here we go now.
Oh.
Ooh.
Stop there.
Now Julia on the top. Vicious
Elbow.
elbow.
Look at Adam Cole.
Well, Adam Cole doesn't want to hit a lady.
I respect that. But that could have cost him the match, too.
Uh-oh, Julia, though.
And down goes Hayter.
Vicious slam. Uh-oh.
Ooh. I think they're going for a knee strike, but Hayter reverse.
Into the lariat. Cover.
Christian, he's not gonna break it up. Guess he actually has some morals.
Well, you never know. I mean, recently Christian started to build more morals, but I thought he was going to drop Jamie Hayter right there.
Let's see. Hayter looking to maybe finish it off here.
Christian does his standards.
And another clothesline.
This could be it now.
And
Look at the leg.
Hayter picks up the win for her and Cole. Much
What a
momentum.
victory.
Here are your winners.
Adam Cole and Jamie Hayter earn themselves lots of momentum leading up to the Money in the Bank ladder match for both the men and the women.
What a way to do it. As now the men get their last chance qualifier here.
Yeah, obviously 6 of the most dominant men in the entire world in one match. This is going to be crazy.
Here comes a man that'll definitely do anything if that means getting another chance at the Money in the Bank briefcase.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
So we've seen Kevin Owens do some crazy stuff before. He's been in a few Money in the Bank ladder matches in his career. He's yet to win one though.
Yeah, Kevin Owens obviously has done it all. He's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, but Kevin Owens, he is a man that wants more. Maybe a run with the Money in the Bank briefcase could get Kevin Owens closer to becoming undisputed champion.
One of the men that got basically the win stole from underneath him a week ago in that same match that Christian Cage won. Jay White.
Yeah, Switchblade Jay White, you got to think for the past week or so, he's been frustrated that he wasn't able to already be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but that's what a match like this is for. Jay White has a chance to redeem himself here tonight
And fix the mistake from last week, costing basically him and everybody else in that match besides Christian a chance from already being in the match.
I believe it was Jay White, Cody Rhodes, and Kenny Omega in that Fatal 4-Way match.
It was.
But Jay White, could he be the one to get the last SmackDown spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match?
We're going to find out. The other 5 men aren't going to make it easy for him, because they all know this is their last shot, and they're going to give it all that they have if it means getting into that ladder match.
Yeah, who will join Adam Cole and Christian Cage on the SmackDown side?
And then on the Raw side, Bryan Danielson qualified in on Monday as well as Logan Paul and Chris Jericho.
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 229 pounds.
Here comes a man I'm sure that would love nothing more than a little bit of redemption. The man that ate the pin from Christian Cage. Obviously, Kenny Omega.
Yeah, Kenny Omega, one of the best wrestlers in the entire world today. Kenny Omega would want nothing more than to earn a shot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Obviously, Kenny's never been in one.
I definitely feel like it would be Kenny's kind of match, though, if he were to be in one.
Exactly. I mean, Kenny Omega looks like the kind of guy that would thrive in a ladder match scenario like this. Maybe Omega could be the dark horse pick to win this six-pack challenge.
Maybe. We'll see. It's half your field down. 3 more to go.
Well, here comes QB1.
Homelander in the house.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, looking to enter yet another Money in the Bank ladder match.
Of course, Cody Rhodes last week was the one who tried to break up the pin from Christian until Jay White, stunned and confused, didn't know what was going on. Basically interrupted Cody's attempt. I think Cody maybe get a little redemption here.
He very well could. I mean, Cody Rhodes, a man who is no stranger to that WWE Championship.
Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
We know Cody Rhodes has been close on multiple occasions to winning Money in the Bank, most notably in 2013 when his then partner Damian Sandow at the last minute ruined it for him.
Yeah, and Cody Rhodes was going to enter the match in 2022, but unfortunately torn his pec. So Cody Rhodes could have a chance to win his first Money in the Bank ladder match if he wins the six-pack challenge.
Here comes who I would argue probably the favorite in this match, Will. The Aerial Assassin.
Weighing in at 190 pounds.
Yeah, the Aerial Assassin, Will Ospreay. A lot of people's pick to be our first WWE champion in our universe mode as well. Unfortunately, Ospreay hasn't come anywhere close yet to getting an opportunity.
You got to think, too, if Ospreay wins this match, he's got to be a favorite in that ladder match. Obviously, his name, the Aerial Assassin, speaks for itself. Loves it in the sky. Who knows what he can do in a ladder match environment like that.
Exactly. I mean, Will Ospreay, one of the best wrestlers in the world, has done it all in this industry at such a young age. One thing he hasn't done, win a Money in the Bank ladder match and win the WWE Championship. So that's two things, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could get both those things. You can win this match. But it's going to be a tall task for Ospreay with the level of competition in this one.
This is to get the last spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, but there's one more man still to enter.
And it is the Mad King himself, Eddie Kingston.
And this man will surely want to do whatever it takes to win as well.
Of course he will. I mean, Eddie Kingston, former Unified Champion, knows what it's like.
From Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, Eddie King Stone.
Kingston knows what it's like to be I would consider a top champion. The unified title is basically that. Or the Continental, or whatever it was.
Yeah. I mean, Eddie Kingston, he's not really been at the top level yet, but he could very well if he wins the Money in the Bank contract.
Here we go. 6 men, 1 spot on the line. Here we go.
Kenny Omega, Jay White, a whole lot of history. Cody and Kingston as well. Oh, Owens
Owens
pulls up.
Omega.
Owens was trying to take a page out of fellow Canadian Christian Cage's playbook.
Some history there between Omega and Owens there at a men's as well. Going back to their indie days.
Rhodes and Ospreay as well. Oh, the Jay Driller.
Paying homage to Jay Briscoe there, of course.
The late, great former ROH World Champion.
Cody and Kevin were friends working together.
Oh, wait a minute, Ospreay.
Try
Try rolling up Omega. Six of the best in the entire world. Tornado DDT by Owens.
Ospreay going after Rhodes there. Look at this poison Rana.
Whoa.
Gosh, Ospreay such
Beautiful.
an inspiration to watch.
Nice suplex there by Omega as well. Eddie Kingston with a kendo stick.
Slapping the heck out of Omega.
Oh, but Jay White tried to take advantage of the drop kick.
And Ospreay going for some weapons there.
Kenny Omega, though.
Oh, look at Kevin. Are they using for a package pile driver on Cody?
Well, Cody knows the effects of that move all too well. Oh, pile driver by Omega on Kingston.
All 6 men outside. Looking the women's match though. The pin submission has to be in the ring.
Well, you knew the ring couldn't contain these 6 over-the-top athletes.
Be triggered by Omega.
Trip there to Eddie Kingston.
Oh, and we know the history between Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes. They're going back to that right there.
Whole lot of history. Oh, Eddie Kingston throwing Jay White into the ring post. And obviously both the competitors from SmackDown in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match have history with Jacksonville. And, well, most of the competitors in here are from Jacksonville as well.
Aside from Kevin Owens, of course.
Yeah, I mean, Cody Rhodes currently in WWE, but he has his history with Jacksonville.
He's one of the founding fathers of said company, as a matter of fact. And look at Kingston taking out Owens.
That's a dream match in of itself.
Yep, Cody paying homage to Dusty outside on Jay White.
Kingston and Omega.
Oh, nice kick to the back of the head by Ospreay. Omega sending
Now-
Owens into the barricade.
Kingston choking the life out of Ospreay in the ring. No disqualifications. Jay White backbreaker, I want to say, to Cody Rhodes.
Looks like it. Jay White going after Eddie Kingston.
Oh, reality check in a sense there.
Ospreay off the rope. Reversal.
No.
Look at Ospreay.
Whatever.
Look at that power bomb. What a maneuver.
Beautiful looking power bomb there by Will Ospreay.
Let's brought to the steps. Look at Ospreay.
Not going. Stormbreaker.
Oh, but Rhodes breaks it up. Oh, crossroads on Omega.
Everyone's hitting their big moves. Cody into the
Cody
cover.
trying to get it. No.
That was so close.
Ospreay to the outside.
Eddie Kingston with a suplex.
Good
Super
Owens.
kick to Omega.
He's enjoying it on the outside right now.
Dropped by Ospreay.
Now Jay White trying to get in on it.
So much action in this six-pack challenge. Got busted by Ospreay.
Ospreay to the apron. We're calling for Owens here. Look at this. Oh.
Looked like he was trying
forearm.
to. Yeah, he was trying to pay homage to AJ Styles, but no avail.
Look at
Obviously,
Jay White,
he saw
though.
it. Oh, cover.
Jay White.
I don't know from what though, but Jay White qualifies for Money in the Bank.
Well, Cody Rhodes, I think, I don't know who he had on his shoulders, but that basically cost him because Jay White was right in front of him.
Well, Jay White has a huge opportunity as he will try to win the Money in the Bank contract.
Huge opportunity indeed. And speaking of huge opportunities, it's time for our main event.
The debut of the newest signing of the SmackDown roster that was announced earlier by Nick Aldis. BDE, aka Brandon Collins, will make his Universe Mode debut and will challenge Gunther for the United States Championship.
Huge opportunity if Brandon can win this thing.
Yeah, obviously Brandon Collins, an aspiring professional wrestler, but he is here on our Universe Mode blockbuster announcement.
There he is, the man himself.
Look at the entrance here.
They're going all out for his debut.
Taking all the pyro.
Man. Huge night for Brandon. Can he be the one to dethrone the Ring General?
Yeah, you want to talk about viral moments? That would get millions and millions of views if Brandon Collins manages to become our United States champion in his WWE debut.
But it's not going to be an easy task, unfortunately.
Yeah, because the Ring General has been putting away any challenger that is in his path.
Put down Solo Sikoa last week in dominating fashion.
AJ Styles as well 2 weeks ago, and then The Miz at Crown Jewel, Karrion Kross at Backlash. So many men
Have come up but have fallen short.
But could you imagine the shock if Brandon Collins manages to dethrone Gunther here tonight?
That would be huge if he managed to pull it off. Probably the upset of the century.
Very likely, and obviously Gunther probably wouldn't be too happy as well. One hell of a dominating U.S. champion here in our Universe Mode.
This is going to be his 5th defense. I think this is the most defenses of any champion so far in the Universe Mode. So, been very dominant and a fighting champion at that.
Well, he says the mat is sacred.
From Dayton,
Huge opportunity for Brandon tonight.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Gunther!
And you got to think, too, here as well. I mean, Brandon Collins is no stranger to championship gold. He actually has won, what is it, the PW Revolver Remix Championship, was it?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, so, I mean, could be familiar territory, and he beat AJ Francis for it. A big dude in his own
So
right.
no difference with big men, so Brandon Collins could very well get the job done. You never know.
We'll see. Gunther, AJ Francis, two different competitors.
Oh, Brandon tried to go for a knee in the early stages. Now Gunther.
It's already that Boston crab we've seen so much in Gunther matches lately.
Oh, that's got to hurt for Brandon Collins. That's why they say don't try this at home.
Oh, roll through here. Collins trying to get the early win, but no.
Yeah, Brandon's got to do a lot more than that if he wants to put Gunther away.
There's that high flying ability. This didn't really work out that time.
Yeah, Gunther's too fresh. Was able to get up very quickly.
Brandon's got to use that to his advantage when he can, because that's definitely going to play to his strong suit.
Now a nice
back on offense.
Using his full body weight against Brandon Collins. And yeah, this does not look good for Brandon Collins' debut. Oh.
He had a few moments there early on, just didn't really capitalize when he had those certain moments. Still early in the match, but it's not looking too good right now.
Gunther's just decimating Brandon here, saying, "This is who you put in front of me."
A YouTuber.
Oh.
It's a splash by Gunther. And he's already trying to put this one away. This might be Brandon in the office.
Brandon's lifeless.
Down
the
goes
power
Brandon.
bomb. Count to 100.
And
Gunther retains.
Wow.
Damn.
Here is your winner.
That didn't even last like a minute, I don't think.
Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
Wow. That was very unexpected.
Yeah, Gunther, utter dominant defense once again of that United States Championship. Brandon Collins, I mean, hopefully he didn't break any ribs or anything like that. That was not so successful debut, but hey, pick yourself up, kid.
If any more opportunities. Yeah, for Will, this is Monster. SmackDown in the books. We're on the road to Money in the Bank in the next week for the Universe mode anyway. So until then, have a good one, everybody.